Hello and good morning from the airport of Edmonton. I'm here to fly to Vancouver with Air Canada on their Airbus A320. It's not my first time flying with Air Canada. I flew with them about a year and a half ago before I started this channel, and what I remember from back then is that I really liked it, so I'm super excited for this one today. But as you can see behind me here, it's pretty foggy today, and that has already resulted in a delay of about an hour. So luckily I do have access to the lounge today, so let's go there now. The fog was pretty dense and a near zero visibility was reported. Even the bus ride to the airport was pretty scary, but I was hopeful. Once at the airport, I made my way to the Air Canada check-in desk, of which they have quite a few. Here, I got both the boarding passes for my flight to Vancouver, as well as my connecting flight to Toronto, my final destination today. Air Canada has priority check-in desks with a separate line for their super elite 100K frequent flyers. The Air Canada Maple Leaf Lounge can be found right next to the Plaza Premium Lounge and is accessible to travelers on the Star Alliance network in business class or at Star Alliance Gold status. Or you can also buy a membership to the Air Canada Maple Leaf Club. The lounge here in Edmonton is fairly small. Well, at least with an hour delay, I now have plenty of time to watch Blake Edmonton's newest trip report. Well, as I was just sitting in the lounge, I received a text on my phone that my flight is indeed cancelled due to the fog. Not much is flying at the moment. I had to go outside to the service desk to then get rebooked there. They rebooked me on a flight on a 777, but that one seems to be delayed as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see how we're going to get to Toronto today. Once back in the lounge, breakfast was still going on. Toast, fruit and yogurt was available, as well as a soft drink fountain, coffee and tea. One thing I particularly liked in this lounge is a cell phone free corner. Well, the whole morning no flight has left yet. My flight got cancelled. Actually, 8 flights so far on this airport have been cancelled. 12 incoming flights have been diverted to another airport. It's quite a special thing. I'm talking to passengers here and they say they've never seen fog like this. So, well, we are now changed to a direct flight instead of one to Vancouver. I'm flying direct to Toronto at 4:40 p.m. on a Boeing 777 as it looks like right now. Well, nobody really knows what's happening, so we'll hopefully get into the air somewhere soon. By now, it was the afternoon and still no flight had left or arrived at the airport. The lounge also started serving lunch. Some salads, soup and bread. I found the lunch here to be really good. Also, by this time the liquor cabinet opened, and I don't think I've ever been in another lounge where no alcohol is being served in the morning. For business travelers, Air Canada has a separate area with fully equipped computers, a printer, and newspapers. And then finally, the fog cleared out slowly and the first flights arrived to Edmonton. When I got to the gate, I heard my name being announced. And believe it or not, I got a new boarding pass with an upgrade to premium economy. Not much later, boarding started. This Boeing 777-200LR is one of 25 777s in Air Canada's fleet and was the very first 777 that was delivered to Air Canada almost 12 years ago. 236 seats in economy are laid out in 3-4-3 with the exception of the last 4 rows. In front of economy, you can find a short section of premium economy. A total of 24 seats in a 2-4-2 configuration. And in the very front, you can find 2 separate sections of business class in a reverse herringbone configuration. The premium economy seat offers a 10.4-inch screen with a USB port to charge a phone with. It is a touchscreen, but a remote is also available. Before departure, today's menu is handed out, to which we'll have a closer look at in a minute. And besides the USB port, you also have a universal power socket. And the legroom is amazing. Complimentary drinks are served in real glass, just like in business class, and that really gives that luxury feel. The tray table comes out of the armrest and can be used for just a drink or unfolded for when you're eating. It's not the sturdiest, but it does the job well. There were 2 options on the menu for the main course, but by the time it was my turn to pick, the only available choice was a chicken thigh. However, without the free upgrade, I would have had to pay for my food, so I'm super grateful for anything I get. And as always, I have a coffee after my dinner. And now, let's have a look at the in-flight entertainment system. A free pair of headphones are waiting on your seat when you board. However, mine were already broken even before I unwrapped them, so I couldn't really test them. Luckily, I had my own headphones. There's a good selection of movies available. Now, I'm not a film geek, but it seems that most of them are pretty new. There are also some Bollywood movies to watch, my favorite on the flight. And the moving map was very detailed too. was a very interesting experience today. I was supposed to try out Air Canada's Airbus A320 and Dreamliner, but I ended up on a 777 instead. Oh well, better luck next time. Of course, the fog and the delays caused by that were completely out of control for Air Canada, and I find that they have managed it very well. I had signed up for flight updates through text, and I feel they kept me in the loop very well. The people at the service desk were very helpful to rebook me on another flight, and eventually I even got rebooked automatically. Also, I didn't know anything about their premium economy before this flight, so when I got upgraded, it was super overwhelming in a positive way. The soft product comes very close to business class, and I definitely recommend it, especially on long-haul flights. And that wraps up our video today. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed watching, please give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like this, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell if you want to get notified when I upload a new video. And I'll see you next week.